Hi, I'm Duke, and this is BossaNova Life. And today we're doing another Classic Cars in Quarantine with a couple of these guys from 6 feet away. Here we go. Oh man, how you doing today, man?
What's up, buddy? Good.
And what is your name, fine sir?
I'm Johnathan Wade.
Johnathan Wade from Springfield, Oregon, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're part of the Hooligans?
Hooligans Car Club here.
So how many guys are in the Hooligans?
Well, the Oregon chapter right now has 7 members, but we're a national club. So
yeah.
There are 16 chapters in 14 states.
And you are the president of the Hooligans?
I'm the president of the Oregon chapter.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and what do we got here today, man?
Well, this is my 1950 Chevy 210. It's a work in progress, obviously. We started out as just a daily driver with it, with the original 216 and a 3-speed, and I drove it every day, and eventually I blew that motor up. And so I decided to get crazy and custom with it. Now it's got a 2014 LS1 in it, 4L80E. The rear's on 4-link airbags, new suspension, different axles. I mean, there's not much left of it other than the body that's stock. So hopefully it'll be done soon and we'll be cruising.
So clearly not your first classic car.
Actually, this is my first classic.
Your first classic car, and you're the president of the Hooligans?
Yes. So this is the first classic car I've ever done. Before classic cars, I built mini trucks.
Okay. So classic
time.
Trucks.
Yes. So
okay.
I've had classic trucks.
I should say it's not your first classic ride.
Yes.
There we go. All right. Okay.
I've had
that makes more sense.
Classic trucks, but this is the first car.
Were you a Chevy guy this whole time, or where were you at?
I like everything, man. Chevy. I mean, I even like import cars, especially like old Datsuns.
Mm-hmm.
Old Datsuns are cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, the Chevys for sure. Pre-war, anything pre-war, I like Fords. I mean, it's hard not to like a Ford pre-war. But
a little shoebox.
As you get older, shoebox. Roger actually has a 50 shoebox too.
Nice.
He's doing, so that's a rad car. But yeah, pretty much anything, man. Anything with wheels is cool. I have a 32 Ford frame project that I'm doing that's going to be a total kind of more hot rod-ish. I don't want to say rat rod, but it's going to be all kinds of different parts put together. 50 Chevy cab, and everybody in the club seems to have one car that they're kind of doing up, and then we're all building a rat rod or a hot rod on the side.
Cycles in love, cycles in love, cycles in love. Well, dragging you up and down the street, with your head on a piece of meat.
How long have you been working on this one?
Well, we tore this one down the 4th of July, actually, last year.
Okay, so 2019?
Yeah, yes.
And so you've just started kind of rebuilding it right now?
Yeah. So we tore it down, and I did little things here and there. Life happens, and it kind of got put on the back burner for a little bit. I owned a tattoo shop. I ended up doing a bunch of stuff with that, and COVID obviously shut us down for a
little bit of life happened this year.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been kind of crazy. So this thing is cool, man. You feel like $1 million when you're in it. And there's nothing better than that feeling. That, especially you pull up somewhere and that old school guy gets out and just looks at you, and he's like, "Man, I remember riding in the back of one of these. Actually, the gas station one day. I pulled in to get gas, and the attendant there in Thurston was like, my mom had one of these. She's like, we'd all sit in the back and she'd tell us to be quiet, and if we didn't, she'd spike the brakes and throw us into the front seat." And I was like, yeah, so there's always a cool old guy story, or like, it's just, I don't know, man. It's
probably laying in the back windowsill and flew into it.
But
back when no one had to wear seatbelts.
Right, yeah. No, there were, this car didn't have seatbelts.
No.
I put seatbelts in there so that we could be legal, and I could put my kid in it and feel safe. But yeah, when I got this, it had no turn signals, no seatbelts, there's no radio. It literally is a gas pen, brake pedal, and some headlights, taillights, and that's all you need. So, and that's all I'm putting back in it. Even with the modern motor, like, yeah, I'll be able to drive it every day, but I'm not putting a radio in there. I don't care about any of that stuff. I just listen to that motor, roll the window down, and cruise, and that's all you really need.
All right, you want to show us it a little bit?
Yeah.
Did you leaf work on the hood yourself?
Well, yeah, so the paint job kind of happened in my garage at my house one day because we were bored. So it's all spray cans and just some primer. We were fixing stuff and things were getting primed anyway, so we figured, screw it, let's make some cool stuff happen. So it's all totally temporary. You can see it's all flaking off and everything, but yeah, we did some lace work on the roof and just taped things off, and yeah, it'll all get sanded down, take it down to bare metal. I'm gonna do some custom body work with the front end. I have some Dagmars from a Buick that are gonna go on it. French the headlights, shaved everything, all the trim will get shaved except for the lower moldings, and then I think I'm gonna paint it like a satin beer gold color with a white roof when it's all said and done. But yeah, I've always been one of those guys that just kind of do everything myself.
She's not with us today, but I can tell you Lola would approve of the satin beer gold color and the white roof.
Yeah.
Those are two of her favorite colors.
Right, the beer gold and white, and then we'll do something in the beer gold on the roof again with studs or whatever. Parts for this have just been sitting forever. I moved into this beautiful shop a couple weeks ago, and we rolled it in and started getting to work. So
you finally got some room to whip it in shape.
Yes, it's still all half done, but big step notch in there, 4-length airbags. It lays all the way on the ground when it's done. This gas tank will come out. It's got to come out for the LS swap, and then but yeah, everything I do myself. I don't really buy things or pay people to do it. I think that's the Hooligans. All of us are that way, you know.
It's kind of the car club way.
Exactly. Everything we do is hand built. Very little ordering parts happens. One of our guys works at a machine shop, and everyone's got a little bit of knowledge, so we all help each other out, and we end up hand making most of everything. So yeah, this thing's been a journey so far. Once we get this all done and sanded down and painted, and I guess I'm going to daily drive it. So yeah, that, and then my wife has a 59 Apache pickup that she's been doing, so we like pretty much everything.
Yeah. So you're gonna move into like a hot rod route after this?
Yeah. So when this is done, we'll work on her car too, and well, what she'll let us. She does most of the shit herself. But we'll work on her truck in here for a little while, and then we'll pull that out when that's done. And then we're all actually putting together cars for next, I think it's July. We're all going to go to Montana for a rat rod build off.
Yeah.
I think it's about 1,200 miles. There's a bunch of us, so we're all building cars.
Fingers crossed for you.
Yeah, exactly. We're all building cars, and we're gonna make the drive in the cars and go down there. So
nice.
Everyone's putting together something for the rat rod build off. I'm not putting something together for the build off because I'm a little, you know, my truck won't qualify. I mean, it's 32 frame rails, but you got to be pre-41 on the body, and I'm putting a 50 Chevy cab on it. So, but we're all gonna make that trip down as a club, and it'll be a good time. It'll be rad. So.
I like it. Well, thank you very much. 6 feet away.
You all right? I don't know. Close enough. But yeah, hopefully all that stuff goes away soon. We can get back to life as normal. I miss car shows, man. This was a year of no car shows. And not getting together with people that you only see once a year. You know, you go to a show, you see that guy once or twice a year. And yeah, I miss all those people.
So does this have the searchlights on it when you got it?
They're dummy lights.
Dummy lights. They're not from the real Popo.
No.
Okay.
No, they're the fake Speedway knockoffs. They just look cool. There's no electronics in them at all.
I thought that you were going like full Blues Brothers or something.
Right, no, they came on the car. They're pretty rad, and they kind of stayed on there. I don't know if they'll stay or not.
John? I've been on these a while. Hi, I'm Duke. And today, that's not what we want.
Right?
I got the wrong setting on this anyhow.